Hello, how y'all doing? Hello, how y'all doing? This is the Jessie Morgan show. I'm glad this the special just Cinco de Mayo day. But also just wanted to play a track from my brother from my artist that is on my label. But and it's actually it ties into the Cinco de Mayo. So I'm gonna let y'all listen to this song, and then we're gonna jump into the Jessie Morgan show, the Cinco de Mayo edition. And also I have a few also other topics too. So enjoy.
Hey yo, flip one of them Spanish joints. Ready or not, 2-5, your boy is back. Got bars in the chamber, your boy is strapped. Ready for war, niggas ain't ready for more. Got beef, get the heat, bring it straight to your door. Lay on the floor, make you take a nap in the dirt. You want peace, take a knee in a Kaepernick shirt. Rappers get hurt, trying to keep up with these rhymes. Go against the 2-5 and put your life on the line. Must've forgot, nigga, I'm a beast in the booth. Like the 5% nation, I can teach you the truth. Leave them exposed, no lies, reap what I sow. Knowledge of self is worth more than silver and gold.
It is important of cruelty and injustice, but in order to understand it.
Hacking the tool, talking shit, acting a fool. Lose your life in a second, it can happen to you. Black and blue, better yet, blue on blacks. Take a bite at a crime and let them chew on that. Shit get real, how you think his mother gon' feel? For the price of a gun, another brother got killed. Rest in peace like Nipsey, a costly death. Running a marathon until he lost his breath. These niggas will act like friends and hate on the low. With a bad foundation, you ain't able to grow. Taking it slow, let them try, keep with the pace. Murdering MCs without leaving a trace. Snakes turn to rats when they catching a case. Slap in the face, tell me now, how does it taste?
It is important of cruelty and injustice, but in order to understand it. It is important of cruelty and injustice, but in order to understand it.
Rock and rollin', Glock and it's locked and loaded. Bars like crack, back when the block exploded. Front you a pack, always been that nigga that rap. 2.5, hit you with a verbal attack. Niggas is whack, mumble rap sound like trash. Phony as fuck, you suck and you ain't gon' last. Got you selling your soul for the price of fame. Biting my style and we don't even write the same. Looking to claim my spot but you can't compete. I am the street, you only in the hood on wax. Put a price on your head, make it hard to relax. Plus my metaphor game is heavy and them bars are tough. I can penetrate an armored truck. No peace when the arms are up. No sleep when the chips are down. Last he heard was a pistol sound. Nigga died before he hit the ground.
Yes. So that was my artist, my new artist. I'm starting a new label called IMG Independent Music Group, and so we just trying to get something started. Also, one of my side hustles, my side projects, my side, just trying to do something good, trying to do something great. Pretty much just trying to change the world. One music at a time, one beat at a time, and one rhyme at a time, basically. His name is Mark 2.5. Mark 2.5. We're coming. We should be dropping new content and new music. We should be dropping a single and a video like next month. So be lookout for prep for that. And I'm going to start promoting my podcast more and put more ads and stuff. I'm going to do that actually tonight. Tomorrow, so the listeners can be. I'm gonna start spending a lot of money on ads and stuff, so I can get my stuff because I want to touch people. I want to touch the world because I feel like we need I feel I can help. So with that said, welcome to the Jessie Morgan Show. I mean, there's a few things I want to talk about. One of the things I want to talk about, things that you can do while you on quarantine, lockdown, not quarantine, but whatever, lockdown, just kind of social distancing and, just kind of being yourself, being to yourself. But people are being more free and being more open, and they just tired being tired, and I get that. So some things you can do, it's like one thing you can do a podcast, you know what I'm saying? One thing, get your mind off a thing, just speak what's on your mind. That's helpful. Because people don't have nobody to talk to. Because just imagine, and we do this all the time, people just deal with their own thoughts. And that's one of the worst things you can do. Just not during this time, but just in a time period. So my thing is like a couple of things that you can do. One thing you do, you can go walking. Walking in the morning time, get up, set your alarm clock, like at 6:30, 7 o'clock, or 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock, however you want to do it. It's just going to be you up, and you know what I'm saying, you put your running clothes on, your shoes on, and like you got a plan, you got to go, you know what I mean? That's a plan to go in the morning time, right there. Perfect. Right there. Nothing wrong with a go in the plan, right? Anybody tell me there's something wrong with having a goal and then executing with a plan, then you're in the wrong business of life. So this one thing. That's the start of your day with a goal and a plan. That's pretty dope. I think, and also you can and then you can, if you homeschooling, then that's one thing you can do, but make it fun too. Also make fun activity too. Actually have recess, and actually have time that you can actually like. Hey, you never know. You never know if you have a daughter or so. You never know what it like. You got the time. You got the time right here to find out what they like or what they don't like. What they what I'm saying, like, are they really good? Or especially if they good at something. Man, you got, if you're one of them guys that's on furlough and you home for like 90 days or 100 days or half a year, man, build with your kid. If you got a daughter, man, I'm just an example. Set up a tea party for her. She's 6 or 7 or 8. Blow her mind. You did it. Blow her mind. Just stuff like that, man, would be real cool. Yeah, real cool that you could do. You could also just if you're not a yard person, you know what? If you got a garage, put in your garage if you're 30. Something like that. Something like that, man. It can take days. It all depends what you do, what you got. You can make it. Because that's one thing that the trash man, the trash people that I was collecting and stuff, but you can throw away stuff and you can just declutter your house. You know what I'm saying? Or just do a deep cleaning, like to me, and that's it. Like what I did today, my first time ever. Was clean, so my wife does it, you know what I'm saying, and that's fine and dandy, but I didn't know it was a beat down for us. I actually do it, so they cleaning the shower. We got like a big stand up shower, and it got the tiles in it, and it's like and then you got like a door, and it got like the white stuff on it. I had to scrape. She be like scrubbing out of it. That's what she do, so she clean, so she be like, you need to try. You need to see what I go through. I'm like, okay. Piece of cake. Man, what a freaking beat down. Boy, that was a beat down. I was sweating and stuff. Like, how I'm sweating in the shop, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, and she just, I do have a type there. She'll sit there, she'll watch you. You know what I'm saying? Like, she'll watch you. Just, do some stuff. You know what I'm saying? See if you're doing it right. She one of them types that, see if you're doing it right. That you're doing it right. But you get on my nerves. But you gotta love it though. Pretty much you just gotta just know what. You just gotta know what you know, and how you feeling about things, and just I would just make sure that you love yourself, and if you love yourself, the rest will follow because you can't. You can't just do whatever and think. You can't do the same thing. Basically, at the end of the day, you can't do the same thing and expect a different result. You can't, like, for example, you can't, like, drink every day and then expect things, and if you drink at the exact same time, at the exact same amount, the same drink, the same thing you do the exact same routine every day, and then you look up and see nothing is accomplished. Well, you can't expect to do the same thing and expect a different result. So that's my thing. So that's just kind of what that, this is kind of what that is. You gotta just go for it. So, with that being said, I'm a firm, like I said, I'm a firm believer that, if you do something, if you do something, if you don't accept change, how can you, if you don't accept change, how can you receive it? That's real big for people too. Because people, fear comes in all shapes or form, Fear come in like people come in like, it's like, for example, like my mom, how old? 56, 57, 57, 56, like that. She would not get on the freeway. If there's a way to get somewhere without the freeway, for example, like, you get on the freeway, it'll take 25 minutes for you to get there on the freeway. If you take, like, Loop 12, 48 to Loop 12 to, like, 30 and whatever. Crockett Hill or some bull. Come on, she'll find a way to get on Hampton, to get on Westmoreland, to get on Crockett Hill, and go all the way down Crockett Hill to get where her destination is. Because we just entered Crockett Hill and then we're there. But that take like an hour 30 minutes. But that hour 30 minutes, but not for that 30 minutes. That hour 30 minutes was for her not to panic, not to have anxiety, and wanted to just, I guess, just kill herself on the inside. And I know about that. I did with I got mental issues. People don't know that, but some people do. People I know, but people, whatever. I don't spread my business out, but I guess it's a podcast is what you do, because on my podcast, I guess I feel like there's no holds bar. There's no limits. I can say what I want to say. And that's true. That's freedom of speech. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can get offended. They get offended, they can cut it out. That's one of the best things about having a podcast. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? You hate me now, but it's cool. That's cool. But, but this is me. This is my true self. And, this is how I roll. So I'm a firm believer. I'm a really firm believer in morals and principles, and even though I didn't grow up without a father, like, what I'm saying, like, I seen other men, and I used to go to my friend's house, see other assholes, and see other men dealing with their sons, and dealing with their, like, just dealing, like, know how to take care of the household, like, being a man in a house, you know what I'm saying, like, I seen it in other households, not mine. So it's like so, and like, so I learned off of different people, but never learned from the person that I needed to learn from, and uh, that's real big because you have to, you know, what I'm saying, as parents, you know, we have to build with our children. You have to build, you know. It's not just talking to them all the time because at some point you're gonna be talking to them so much, then you're gonna be talking through them. And sometimes, and you feel like, and when you're talking to them, you feel like you're talking at, and then they're gonna feel like you're talking at them. That's what you do. You just build. You build, and you instill things in them, and you build things, and you show them this. You show them something, then you show them, okay, this is the reason why this is like this, and show them like, okay, you can get her here, you can get her there, you can get her, you know, that way. It just all depends what you want to do, or how you feel. But like my dad, my dad didn't teach my brother. I mean, my brother had to fight, ride a bike, you know, tie a shoe, nothing that, you know what I'm saying, type of shit. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker. He didn't do nothing. It's to the fact that he didn't do anything. Like a girl had to tell me how to tie my shoe. Like a girl. And then she looked at me, and she looked at me, and I was like, maybe, I don't know what age I was. And she looked at me, and I use this saying to this day. I use saying today if I remember a situation like that, or not a situation like that, but if I'm in to have a conversation with somebody or whatever. She looked at me and she said, "What's your father's name?" I was like, "Damn, don't matter. Apparently he ain't shit anyway." I said, "So what's your father's name?" Like, your dad teach you how to tie your shoe? He said ride a bike. Like, me and my brother, we taught ourselves how to ride bikes. You know what I mean? Like, I taught myself, you know what I'm saying? Like, I taught myself the ways of the world. And, you know what I'm saying? Even though I had to learn, you know, I had to learn the hard way bumping on my head because, like, I never, like I said, you don't have that somebody to build with you to teach you things before you jump off this porch. Before you walk out that door, you need to know these. You need to know something. You need to know something, or you need to know these things. And I was just like, hey, free world, man, sir. But and then, you know, you just don't have any direction. And then you just out here just like by yourself. I mean, you really are. You're just figuring it out, and I mean, not all things are going bad for me or for people when you out here like that. But it's like, you know, you get more bumps on the road, not more than good, but you know, you do get your bumps in the road, and it's like he didn't even care. Like how you not even, like you know, like you grown and you been through this, all this, and you got two boys, and it's like you didn't want to like help, and you didn't want to be like, okay, man, at least I can do. Teach us something. Say something. Ooh. That's the biggest thing. My brother got towards him. Like, man, you ain't build with us. And I told this man to his face. He was like, why we don't have a relationship? Like, that's his exact words, people. His exact words was, how come we don't have the same relationship like the Hustables? I looked at him like he spit in my face. Like I wanted to go bad on him. So what I did, I just touched my hair. I just said the reason why me and Jeff don't have a relationship with you, like the Skype show that you painted, because you never built with us. That grown man asked me. I'm grown too. This it's like 5 years ago. I'm 37 now, so you know. By then, I got 2-year-olds. I got family of my own. You know what I'm saying? I know it would be the dad. You know what I'm saying? I know what a little bit. I know about a little bit about being the dad and holding down the family. And you know what I'm saying? I'm about 2 years. You know what I'm saying? I still got a long way to go. I still got a long way to go down. Trust me. Jeez. You know what I'm saying? Just because you got a house don't mean you made it. You know what I'm saying? You still got to do what you got to do to maintain it. You know what I'm saying? Everything. You got to make sure everything don't miss a beat. Even if, you know what I'm saying, even if the, you know what I'm saying, even if the sky falling around you, you still got to make sure that it's everything, it look like it look like it's moving. And that's life too. As long as you moving forward towards something, most people won't bother you. You know what I'm saying? So, and then, so my thing is, and so I was just like, man, this dude is crazy. I can't believe he said that. And then he asked me, like, what do you mean? I'm like, because you didn't teach her to fight, ride a bike, none of that sorts of stuff. I mean, you was abusive pops. You know what I'm saying? You didn't even, you know, I mean, what? You know, when the man leave the house, you know what I'm saying? I told him, like I said, when you left the house, man, I had a choice to stand or fall, and I chose to stand. So why would you put that on a 6-year-old? What grown man put that on a 6-year-old kid? So you the man of the house. Damn. What is that? What is a man? I just figured out I was a boy. I just figured that out. You know what I'm saying? You know. You want to be a man? What is that? I didn't know men are tall. I didn't know all men are taller than me. That's all I know. And bigger than me. That's why I had to go off of about being a man. He said, this is how you be a man. Walking out the door and telling a 6-year-old to be a man. Wow, right? Think about that. So it's like, what do? So you start doing stuff that, you know, so my method was, as a 6-year-old, was like, okay, I'm gonna figure out the things people don't do in the house, like my mom and my brother, the things they don't do. Okay, they don't cook. So I start, you know, cooking hot dogs in the microwave and, make, you know what I'm saying, putting pieces in, putting like them frozen tortilla pieces in the oven. And I started doing that, and, I started, cooking dinner for my brother, you know what I'm saying, I started cooking dinner for my mama, you know what I'm saying, that's what we did, you know what I'm saying, or I cooked some, like, TV dinners, I put it in the microwave, for like 1 minute at a time, and, you know what I'm saying, then I just go to their room and, you know what I'm saying, just hand them their food, and I'm like 6, and then they just continue over and over. I'm 37, and I still take care of them. And I mean take care of my mom. Like, I got my own family. And I take care of my mom. She don't even live with me. And then that type of, it's like take care of like a man. Like I put, and then, she got a dude over there too. So it's kind of, it's kind of hard because, a man want to be a man. He want to be in control of his house. But if you're not doing what you're supposed to do, and you got my mom over there, I got a problem with that. So I'm still trying to figure that out too. I'm wrestling with that during this whole 19 thing. So I'm dealing with that, trying to make the big decision for my mom, cause you know what I'm saying. So I think I gotta take care of her, So yeah. So it's just So I deal with that too. Because my mom, she's sick. And so like my mom like got some kind of like at first like it was crazy. Like my mom like sick because my mom she had some kind of like at first started off at eczema and started off like real bad, and then it got like all over her body, and then so I don't know, and so we went to the doctors and they don't know what it is. It's like a marble. It's like a thing, like like a new, how like somebody found like a new disease or a new thing. It's like they don't know. It's like the world don't know, but they know. The doctors know, and the person who had the new disease or new kind of whatever that they never seen before in life. So basically, my mom was kind of just kind of came into kind of like a test dummy. You know what I'm saying? But they paying for all the medication and all the treatments and all that kind of stuff. So it's cool, but also it's just like a poking and prodding and stuff like that. And since she be in a lot of pain and stuff like that, and my daughter want to see her, and my daughter can't because she in a lot of pain. I don't want my daughter to see it that way. So it's a comfort in that too. It's another comfort I deal with while I'm just in here. And so, so it's just so I deal with that too, but then also it's like, and also it's also things that I also have to pay for too, so that we have to pay for too. You know what I mean? It's like that my mom in a situation to work, but she got to do it over there that that's laid up with her, you know what I'm saying? And he on disability, you know what I'm saying? Because he on, he on disability. And it's kind of like he get a check, so he don't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, so they're just sitting there, no exercise, no nothing, you know what I'm saying? And, and they live in a horrible place, you know what I'm saying? They live in a horrible place, and I'm trying to get them out. Like it's to the point that, I'm going to have to move them out and then have to pay for the apartment, you know what I'm saying? But I'm willing to do that to put my mom in a better place, you know what I'm saying? Because she needs to be in a better place. She needs to get healthy, and the place that she's living at is, what I'm saying, it's not a healthy place, for her. It's not helping her heal, you know what I'm saying? Because like it's like you can have cancer, but live outside in a swamp. You know what I mean? It's like you're not gonna get better. It's not. No, you need to be. And, you need to be in a place that's clean and then people take care of you and stuff like that. I'm trying to get her up, but she don't want to, but she don't want to leave this dude. She don't want to leave this dude. Like I asked today, I said, so this is just the, what I'm saying, the end all, right? So this is just like, you just gonna stand by, your man, huh? And she was like, yeah. I was like, I can't help you. I was like, I told, like, just imagine me telling my mother, you should, like, tell my mother, like, I can't help you. Like, because, like, it comes to a point, like, it always, things come to a breaking point, right? Things come to a breaking point that you have to be like, because everything comes to a breaking point, it's a wall, and you got to be like, enough is enough. Because if you let things go too far, then you become the enabler, right? And so when you start becoming the enabler, then you start becoming the problem. And how are you helping someone if you're part of the problem? So you have to. So right there, you have to, sit back. Just kind of fall back into the situation and let it play how it play out. Because when they're in that situation, they're not going to listen to you because they're going to feel like you're against them. Because that's how that works. Because once somebody in a storm, they just want you to rah and cheer them on if it's deprecated, so they want. So you have to let them. Sometimes you gotta let people just go through it. You really do, because that's how they learn. Because you can't. And the same thing about somebody going to rehab. You know, it's like I know, I know drug addicts. You know what I'm saying? Like I know that I got family with drug addict. You know what I'm saying? Like I grew up with, you know what I'm saying? I grew up with a drug addict. You know what I'm saying? So I know, she had her issues. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had the issues, and it just sucked because it was just like everybody had their own thing, and everybody wanted to do what they want to do. But you had like 2 kids in the middle of all of it. It's kind of like instead of raising them, you just kind of dragging us through, and that's not how you raise kids. That's not raising kids. You just pushing them through, and not doing anything. Just like they're gonna be alright. They're gonna be alright. It's always hear like that's what one person used to tell me when I did see him. He's like, you gonna be alright. I don't need to tell you nothing. I don't think he had nothing. You know what I'm saying? He ain't had nothing. So he ain't had nothing to tell. He ain't nothing to show me or tell me. So he go. So that's what he gonna say. I mean, that's horrible. Like I teach my daughter so much, and I try. We need to make a change in that. You are so right. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm texting back. Sorry, people, I'm texting back, but so happy to see my friend. And she actually is listening to my podcast. I'm so happy. She like made my day. Made my day. I had a good day too because I walked today. Me and my daughter walked, and we actually got lost in the neighborhood. And so we actually got lost in the neighborhood, and my daughter was like, "Daddy, are you lost?" I was like, "No, I'm not lost." She was like, "Daddy, I think we're lost." She was like, "Do we need to call mommy to come pick us up?" This is what she told me in my face, a 6-year-old. I was like, "For real? This what we doing?" I like that. This what we doing? So she is so I don't want to say combative because she's not. No, she's a respectable, wonderful 6-year-old, so like she know, like I don't play anyway, I look, I'm a soft, I'm a soft gummy bear on the outside, but inside, man, I'm pretty tough. I'm tough, man. For all the people listening who see me all the time, but no, for real, she is, smart, and I feel like she's too smart for me. And cause I be like, so we be talking in the car, and so our times, and when we talking in the car, like this is what we do. Like we have like I kind of made it like a I'm probably think I'm crazy, but I kind of make kind of like a free zone for like, hey, what are you thinking, or like what's on your mind, like even though it may be like, why you care about what a 6-year-old might know, you should know. I want to know because I don't know what she's saying or what she's thinking, or what she saw, what she thinks she didn't see, or what's going on in her mind. Like I don't know what the devil is doing, or what God trying to plan, or what we trying to plan as parents is working or not. I mean, I don't know. Like I just let her just like talk. So we ride, we just ride the music. So we just, every time we get in the car, we just ride with no music. We just talk, and I just listen. And she asked me stuff, and like she asked me because we was watching she asked me, she was like, so, cause a moose had a baby, and it came, and it showed the baby coming out the moose. And she's like, "Daddy, where did that moose come from?" And I was like, "It came from his butt." And she was like, "What? Huh? Oh, okay, Daddy. Okay." And she looked at me and said, "Okay, Daddy." And then she's like, "Well, if they having a baby in the middle of the dirt, where did they go? Where did it go to make the baby?" And I looked, I said, "In the forest." And I pointed her, I said, "The forest." And she looked at me, her eyes open. I was like, this needs to stop. Where's your mama at? Where is your mama? Mama's at work. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, no. Where's your mama at? Man, I don't understand what's going on right now. So, and then, so she was just like, So that I was like, so this right now I'm kind of like shaking a little bit my leg or something. I'm like, I don't want to deal with this right now. I don't. This is not my lane. And like I have certain lanes, I got certain responsibilities, and I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm good with that. But sometimes I understand that sometimes as being a parent, being a double parent in the household, being the dad in the household, being a man in the household, if things bleed over, I'm seeing that now for me being home for this amount of time. I'm like, I didn't even know this was even happening. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't even know. Like, you know, like they got and it's like, I figured, now I see, like, they got their own language. You know what I'm saying? And I am and I realized that when I was gone or whatever, I realized that I had been the butt of their jokes the whole time. Oh my God. Man. So, it's been fun. It's been a learning experience. But man, y'all need to get these two women away from me. Because they are whooping me. Man. I mean, imagine, man, I got a wife, 30, and then I got a 6-year-old, and they the same. Ooh, they the same. I love them, though, but they the same. And I'm like, you just like your mom, shaking hands, you just like your mama. And then she be hitting me with the really dad, because I be like, man, say, she be getting on me. And she was like, Dad, she was like, I just want you to be great. She was like, you know, that when I correct you, you know what I'm saying? I just want you to be great. Like, I appreciate that. Because I told her that, because I said, you know, I just want you to be great. Whatever you going to do, just try your best to be great at it. You know, everybody great is different. There's different levels of great. So I told her that. And so, just be cool. If you do what you need to do, the rest will follow. That's normally how it goes. And so, so it's been good. It's been great for me it's been great for me being at home, you know, for a long period of time, because for somebody who know what I do or whatever case may be, it's like, man, like I'm gone a long time. Like you know, it's like I got like a real, like everybody got family. Don't get that's not what I'm saying. I'm just talking about my particular situation, Jessie Morgan the fourth situation. You know what I mean? I'm just talking about my life. That's why we're here. And it's like, man, it's like I got a real family. And it's like, man, it's like I missed out like on a lot of stuff. Even ways that the personality is the way that she are, the way she is, or the way my wife is, the way how they interact and how they interact with me. And it's more like, and honestly, God, sure, this is the most time I had spent. This is the most time. Seriously, this is the most time I had spent with my daughter in 3 years. In 3 years, man, it's like. It's kind of like her, you know what I'm saying, re-knowing me again. If that makes sense. Kind of just learning me again, and you know, she was, I don't know, it's weird, but I mean, I did that, so. And so, yeah. And so it's Dad Dad's been kind of like my mind fuck, because it's kind of like mind fuck, because you know you had that the mindset, like, you know, I raised you, you like, you know, like, you know, kind of like you me, like you know. It's like you me, it's like it shouldn't, like what's going on, and it's like you don't know me, but it's like I'm here, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, like I'm here, like for whatever I do. I'm just saying my for my life, for my schedule was like, I'm just gonna give you like a little example, like for a whole month, like I may be gone for like 30 days after the day, like 30 days after a month. I may be home 5 days out of that. It can get that bad on one of them months. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and I'm just talking to her on the phone, and some days I don't get to talk to her because I'm coming in, and it's everybody in the world nighttime. You know what I'm saying? So it's days I miss. And so it's like you gotta be like, so it's just been eye opening, really. Yeah, it really been eye opening, and really eye opening and heart crushing at the same time. I'm not gonna lie to you, because like because my my daughter, she questions not she don't question things that she doesn't question me. Like I say, hey, go in your room, go clean your room, or no, none of that, none of that real, like, the dad. I ain't talking about that, that boss dad. I ain't talking about that dad stuff. I'm talking about that, like, she asked me a question, like a math question, or like something about like the earth, or something she on TV, and she asked me, she look at her mom, she's like, Mama, is that she's like, Mama, is that she's like, is that right? I'm like, why you know what I mean? What? Like, what? I'm smart. Like, I do this. Like, I'm smart. Like, you got it from me. Like, no, that's not. No. The devil's a lie. I ain't stupid. But, my mama smart, though. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. My mama that type, her mama that type, she beauty, you know what I'm saying? She got brains and beauty. And so, I'm thankful. I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? But going back to my daughter, like, yeah, and then she just, and so it's kind of like I gotta like reintroduce myself. And it's like I gotta reintroduce myself, and it's like I be like, I mean, I'm not a deadbeat. I live here. You know what I'm saying? Like I live, I'm not deadbeat. I still install stuff. I still put in work. I still play wood. I still do whatever. Like, so like yesterday we had a pillow fight. I ain't gonna lie. This is the first. My daughter's 6 years old. So like it's kind of crazy. My daughter's 6 years old. Right. The first time. Yesterday was the first time I had a pillow fight with my daughter. In my mind, I should have. When I walked out, we walked out. We had a pillow fight for like 45 minutes. I walked out, man. I was like, man, why was that my first time I had a pillow fight with my daughter? And she challenged me. And she challenged me to a pillow fight. So, you know what I'm saying? So, it's just eye opening, and just really just kind of blew my mind. And, thanks, Tammy. Because sometimes I forget, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I guess I'm putting all the bad with the, you know what I'm saying? I guess I'm putting all I guess I'm putting the good with the bad. And I appreciate you, Tammy, for you know what I'm saying, for texting me this and telling me that, you know what I'm saying, telling me the things that I did do, the things that you physically saw me do with your own eyes. You know what I mean? Like, it's times that, we was like, we was side by side. I was like, hey, can I, you know what I mean? And you be like, yep. I didn't have to finish the sentence. You already know. Like, I wasn't lying. What that was. And if you did walk by, you knew what it was. I mean, cause you try to, I appreciate you. And so it's like, yeah, but it's just some little moments also to get me. But I don't think I'm a bad dad or anything like that. I just feel like that, I feel like I can do. But one thing I never, like, one thing I told myself, I know what not to do. Like, I know what not to be. Like, I know not to be my dad. That's kind of like my standard, like my goal, like that's the thing I look up. The first thing I do in the morning time, I look up in the morning time. That's my thing. I look at my statues. It's like, man, you know what? Don't be like that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. And I take pride in that, too. It's like, I shouldn't, because they say let it go, so you know what I'm saying, so you can focus on better things. But I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't want to lose that. I don't want to lose that. I don't want to take that away, because that may lose, that may take away some of my momentum, and I don't want to lose the race. Cause this race about, you know, raising a kid and anything, raising my daughter, man, I want to lap motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I want to be the bee's knee, his arms, and his legs. You know what I'm saying? I want to be a superstar. You know what I'm saying? I want to be like, damn, you know, I want to have a standards like, hey, my dad do that. You don't do that? My dad do that. Damn, my dad do that. I can't talk to you, bro. Like, you're not, damn, you ain't not, like, for real? If I had a conversation with my dad, if I told him what happened, he'd be like, you already know. You know what I'm saying? So, it's like, you know, like, I want stuff like that. And, like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, ain't no joker can just, he gonna, honk. Oh, messed that up. You know what I'm saying? Without calling. I mean, you know, not without coming to the door. You can't do that, bro. But also, man, I know I got a lot of topics going on, and all of them good, and I'm gonna get back to them. But also, you know, it's like the thing with my mom is kind of like, you know, I realize that, you know, you can't help nobody who don't, you know, want to be helped, and you know what I'm saying. So I realized that, like, they, you know, so it's like you put in the time, and you put in the effort, and you put in the money, and it's like you want to you want a better life for them, not for you. Like, I just want the memories, you know what I'm saying? I just want the memories that I can go to my mom's house and eat something dinner. We cook something dinner in the house and the whole family go over there. Right now, I can't do that. People can do that. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing people can do. Millions of people in America can do that right now. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, not many people. I'm not at this moment, you know what I'm saying? But and so it's like, but I can't do that because the situation not set up that way. It's not even help. It's not even, you know what I'm saying? It's not even. I mean, it's not even right. Like my daughter don't even go over there. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that's how real that is. It's like, man, like I go over there for a second, do what I need to do, and I hop out. You know. But I hate that, but you know what I'm saying? It's my life. Shit, you know, a reality bites, you know what I'm saying? But people, you know what I'm saying? But people go what they go through. You know, people go through different things just because, you know, everybody got different storms, you know what I'm saying? That's why that, but it is what it is. I can't, you know what I'm saying? I told her, I was like, so this is what you want to do? You know, I gotta wash my hands away with it. And plus, you know what I'm saying? You got somebody laid up under you. Who ain't, you know what I'm saying, who ain't trying to help you who ain't trying to find a way to help you get better. But I am. I'm using my resources. I'm using my time. But you got somebody right next to you who want to help you. But I'm the problem when I'm trying to help. But he said he got it. How you got it? I'm the only person doing something. The reason why she got that doctor wasn't because of me. I'm the one who set the appointment to pay for it and everything. But he said he got it. I had a fight with him the other day. When was this? What's today? Tuesday. It was like, you know, and he had a fight with him. We were arguing and everything, man. I was like, man, and they do it in the wheelchair too. So I was like, man, I'm not even finna, man, you know, so I'm not even finna knock him off his pivot. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna do it. I ain't finna knock him off his wheels. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool. I ain't cruel. I'm mean, but I ain't cruel. You know what I'm saying? But much love, and so I, yeah, so I don't know, I didn't want to do it like that. Like, in our reality, I just want to just grab them and just take over my house, and then it'll be it. But I can't leave them, but she won't do it. Right here, try it. Kind of just is what it is. Sucks, but I just want to get better. That's all. I love it so much. I don't want to die on me. I can't take that right now. And we don't know what it is until she had a biopsy. That's where no certain results, because they say it's not eczema, so it's something else. So it's like her body's like affected, and so like her whole body's like infected on the inside, basically. So like her whole body's affected, like whole insides of her body, like her tissues and stuff, are like affected. And so we were trying to figure out what's the next move. I don't know. We're gonna find out, then what we're gonna do. It's kind of like riding. It's kind of like riding in. It's kind of like being riding on the inside, riding out on the inside, or whatever case may be. So it's experience, Something I deal with every day. I check up on them every day. See she alright, see she need anything. Keep her psyche, keep her spirits high. Call her, just make jokes or whatever. Anything I can do, go over there. Let see my face, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Stuff like that. Yeah, it's hard, but we get through. We get through, most definitely. Me and my wife, we good. Pretty much it, really. Nah, I'm doing good. We're doing good out here. Ain't no craziness happening. I don't know. Stuff getting cut off. I don't know. Tell the truth, we ain't missed the beat. Because sometimes you gotta put things in place. You gotta put things in place for just because you don't know. Because even though people say you can have a rainy day fun, but also have a also have a hurricane fun. Also too, what I'm saying. And then also you don't have a hurricane fun. Have a master disaster. And I learned that tactic from living in the projects. You know what I'm saying? Because I lived in my background. I lived in the projects half of my life. You know what I'm saying? From 4 to all the way until I was 14. No, 15. So I ain't seen this thing, heard this thing. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. And so I always the dope boys was because my cousins and stuff, she used to talk to people like that or whatever. And so, or whoever case may be, or people in the neighborhood, then they say they teach us stuff, but they really ain't. They really put poison in the neighborhood. But it's all what you take from it too. But I took from it, it's okay, this dude said he don't got no, he don't got no bank though, but he got a stash house of money right here, stash house money right here, stash money house money right here, and another stash house money right here. He don't got a bank. So I was okay, cool. Well, that makes sense. And grown folks trying to make sense, okay, you do have money in the bank, so you got money in the bank, checking account, you got savings, and then you probably have another account, you probably got a line of credit from a bank, whatever case may be, and that's fine. That's it, and that's all day. And then you got credit cards, and and that all set you better. But think about it though. What if you had? Well, I'm gonna throw an example. What if you had $10,000? What if you had $10,000 at your You know what I'm saying? Like in your room or something, and somewhere in a boat or something like that in your house. And then you had like $7,000 at your brother's house, and then you had another like $10,000 at your grandma's house. Even the argument would be, I know the argument would be, well, you know, you're not gaining no money on entrance and stuff, and you're losing money and this and that. I get all that. I understand that. But look where we at now. Going to your brother's house, or look, going to your brother's house for $7,000. Going to your brother's house for $7,000 will show look good right now, right? For some people. You know, that $10,000 that you had in the shoebox. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, because like, even though, like, just think about this real life right here. Not real life, but just say like, I'm thinking like movie, TV stuff, but I'm just saying, but just say they really happened. Just say like it really happened. Just like, man, you had to evacuate, you had to leave. It's like World War II. It's like whatever. You know what I mean? Chaos, anarchy outside, and you had, you know what I'm saying. I just go, you know what I'm saying, like, and you just had to get like a couple of things, and you just out on your own. You got to figure this shit out. You got to go on a plane. You got to take a train. You got to figure shit out with your family. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, fuck it. You know I do. I go in my room. You know, you know what I'm saying. I'm just talking, but just saying. I go somewhere. Boom. You know what I'm saying? I got $10,000. You know what I'm saying? I got 2 guns, and I got all our passports right there. Boom. It's like, man, what we can do? We can go where we need to go to get. We can go where we need to go to get where we need to go. You know what I'm saying? To get there, or we can go the whole way. You know, and they're just having it anyway. You know, even, you know, just having, you know what I'm saying, people like to spend money more, you know, more than save money. I'm more like save money than spend money type of guy. It's like, I get it, you know. No, I do spend a lot of money on clothes and stuff like that. Like, you know, I have my things because I gotta keep myself sane, and that keeps me sane. So so I just do, you know, but I'm more like people ask, you know, people ask, like, you be all right, man, I'm be great. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be great. Like, I got it. Like, I always got a plan. The only thing I don't got a plan for is the thing I haven't thought about yet. If I think about it, I have a plan for it. Even if it's in demo mode, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Or like first model. It just we just got the first sketches. You know what I'm saying? But I'm thinking about something like, okay, put that in the bay, because if you enter anything in life, I will make sure that you have make sure that you have an exit route, and make sure the exit route is gonna benefit you more than the other. I'm talking about marriage, I'm talking about relationships, I'm talking about friendships, I'm talking about, you know, friends, you know what I'm saying, relationships through that we have with these banks and with these mortgages. Like, make sure, especially with people though, people make sure, you know, relationship. Yeah. I know relationships are hard, and I know things are tough. I mean, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been there, I know. Like, I've been a heartbreak, you know? Like, I done been that guy that just get in the car, and I stay like 25 minutes away from her. Get in my car, drive all the way to her house, just drive around her house to see that her car was there, and drive back home. And I would do that several times a day. Stalk her, man, like a mother, just to see if she was at home or not. Just to see she at home or not. You know, that she wouldn't talk to me. You know, and I was like that. I would go all the way, buy some flowers, go all the way to her house, and leave her in that doorstep. Like, for what? She don't want you. Why you doing all this? Gone. I was gone. Some people thought it was sweet. I call it insane. You don't do that. Especially somebody don't want you. It's different than somebody want you. You do that with somebody want you. When they don't want you, I let that go. You know, because it's hard to let it. I understand about letting go, because like one of the main struggles that people don't think about. I mean, people don't talk about is the fact that make people stay and make people don't want to move on or it make people stay in bad situations. It's because they don't want to go through the process of the real life process of like actual, breaking down. Like, oh, I gotta find somewhere to stay. Okay, my life is gonna change. Then one more tell my mom, one more tell my friends what they gonna think. I have this emotional feeling like, who is it? Why is it? You know what I'm saying? What is it? You know what I'm saying? Just everything. You know what I mean? Like moving on with somebody using relationship with somebody. Period. I understand that, and they don't want to deal with that, and how we gonna, they just want everything just everything to be the same. You know what I'm saying? But be miserable. They rather take. You know what I'm saying, all this other stuff that you accumulated or y'all accumulated together than your happiness. And I think that's ass backwards. I'd be the happiest motherfucker in my car. Living in my car. I know too many people in my life that I would never be homeless. So my grandma's still alive. But even people, just like people that I know that who know me, that know I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm good. Like I would never be homeless. I know too many people. That's straight up. I can honestly say that. I personally know too many people to be homeless. I can never be homeless. I know too many people. They wouldn't even let me go out like that. Now, if I was wrong, then, you know what I'm saying, that let me hear it, let me suffer. Let me suffer for a while. I get that. That's love. And I would recognize that if I did something about it, if I put a move like, man, you know what, I just want to leave, I just want to live my life, and I just want to be a bachelor at 37. Stop. Kill yourself. People ain't done it. I'm just saying. I'm not going to be that guy, but I'm saying, but I could, and then what? Then what? Then what we do? Then what you do then? That's crazy. A lot of people, a lot of people look at you funny because they're like, "Why would you do that?" Like, they be looking like they won't say you crazy, and they wouldn't probably mean it in the harshest way, but they would think you crazy because it doesn't make any sense. Because anywhere to go, anywhere to go, you're gonna come out selfish. If it's you. The only people that are gonna understand it, the people that who been through that, or who are truly open-minded. And a lot of people say they're open-minded, but a lot of people not open-minded in the world. Oh my God, there's so many closed-minded people in the world. You wouldn't understand. That's why the world the way it is. That's why the world is the way it is now. Because there's so many closed-minded people. If we don't get that right, we'll never get it right. We'll never get it right. And that's a travesty too. Because this is fun. This is fun being alive. This is fun, having a purpose and doing what you want to do and be free and stuff. This is great. It's supposed to be this way. But for everybody. Land, you know what I'm saying? They say the land of the free, but it's just sometimes. sometimes. You know. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know, you know what I'm saying? I know black, you know what I'm saying? I ain't no black person really felt that. Don't know what they feel like. Oh, man. Cause if it didn't catch up with him, it's gonna catch up with him. Cause it's just what that is. That's part of the mark. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's part of the mark. So that's just part of the, you know what I'm saying? That's just how it goes with the skin. You know, that's just how it goes with that color. You know what I'm saying? How it goes with that skin color. So, you know, you just gotta just take it for what it is. But yeah, so with that, so yeah, man. So man, like my dad was like, man, oh, sorry, man, ain't do nothing. He ain't do nothing. Like so remember we talked like my brother was like they don't have no contact. I talk to them every week. Like you know, I ask God to help me with the situation and everything, so I can be better, so I can be a better father to my daughter. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to block my blessings that what God trying to give me, so I can be better. I don't want to block my blessings for God trying to tell me or teach me to be a better father for my daughter. You know what I mean? So I ain't trying to block nothing. You know what I'm saying? I want everything to be good. I want everything to be my best when it comes to that. So, you know, doing it for myself also too. It's like, damn, you 37 in the hill, but it's like, I don't know. It's like you can never. It's like people act like they forget, but you can never forget what somebody did to you. Why would people act like that? Because I would respect somebody more if you treated me the way I made you feel that one time. If you made me feel that, if you reciprocated that every time, if you gave me that energy every time I saw you, I would respect that. I would like, man, that's a real ass person. Woman, male, guy, whoever, I would respect that. You know what I mean? I get that. Because that's genuine. People say, man, I'm genuine to people, but not, but that right there, that part I just said right there, that's genuine. Your real emotion. You know, I mean, I get you got to put on and all that stuff. You know, you got to walk the walk, to talk the talk, and you got to do what you got to do. Just trust me, I know. Trust me, I know. You know what I'm saying? I do my own. I've been doing social distancing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the type of person. I just don't have no words for you. I just want to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll get the clue when, like, you'll get it. Like, you'll get it when I hit a breaking point. And my breaking point could be anything. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had their own breaking points and their own thing. So it's like, you'll get it. When I just cut off communication with you, it's just like, we ain't, like you know, something ain't up, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what you did, something ain't real. And so, I don't know. But, I really don't know what I'm talking about. But what I'm saying is, good day though. Good day today. Like I said, I'm gonna do the walking. Did schoolwork. Play basketball. She wanna play basketball. So I'm out there trying to, teach her moves and stuff, trying to teach her what I know. You know what I'm saying? And I do know a lot. You know. cross somebody over in a minute. Yep. Sure would. But no problem. But you know, it's all good. You know, tripping, I mean, you know, I'm tripping on that. But yeah, yeah, I know this podcast all over the place. But I meant for it to be that way, cause my whole point was to just get like puzzles and pieces, you know, out of my mind and try to put them together out loud. And so, you know, I was thinking that maybe if I said them out loud, maybe I can visualize them. Yeah, maybe, you know, it makes sense to me. But I found out I still got dad issues. I thought I was over with them. So I figured that out today on the podcast. That's wonderful. I mean, you know, so that, you know, is a round of applause right there. So, I guess I still need to fix, man. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm gonna come up with a better father doing this whole thing. And that's good. That's good for me and my family. We good. We cool. So I just file trouble every day. That's what I do. So it's fun. Yeah, man, you know, that's pretty much it, what I got. I love y'all. Thank y'all for, you know, tuning in. And, man, this was fun. Sorry, y'all probably got like a lot of mixed pieces and stuff like that, but whatever. But I'm going to fill it all up, and I'm going to make it happen. And so, this here is a original beat that I produced, arranged, composed, and also this is I sent this to the photo group. Also, I want y'all to if like I want to do something like do like a freestyle. Like somebody want to do like a freestyle or like dance, like have the track playing like the background. You freestyle, or you like dance with your family, or you want to show a talent by doing the beat. You know what I'm saying? By using the beat, you can put it on your Facebook page and tag it whatever makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Wow factor challenge or something like that. I think that'll be cool, and to see people talent and see what you're doing, and to see if you still see the smile on your face. You know what I'm saying? So that'd be good to see that, and see if you still all good. We know you're good, but it just is good sometimes seeing people too. So you can use it for that also too. Get to see people having fun, see what they think. So here's the track right here. I'm listening. So it's a track that I want y'all to do the challenge with. So I'm gonna post it to the page. Here we go. And then after that, we out.
Marauder.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are tonight's entertainment.